Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Good morning to this radio show. Now, this is like a little visit because I'm taking a few days off and I will be traveling tomorrow. So I just thought I'd pop by and say hello. So hope you're all well. And so I thought I'd just pop by and just say, just say hi to everyone and do a radio show. So what I'm going to do is just bring up the chat. Hope you're well. Now, this particular situation here with Harry. Now, I have been saying for some time in my intuitive readings that with my own cards, that Harry's got two roads to choose from, and a bit of a dilemma. I think I've said this on a number of my readings. That Harry will have to choose two roads. So I'm also feeling as well that Harry is very kind of frustrated at the moment. Hi everyone. And this is a live and interactive show too, so it is a community. So if you want to join in with your intuitive feelings about this, please do. So I do pick up that. Where was I? I've been saying this. I mean, I have gone really deep as well with my readings. So, and I've been saying about him being at this crossroads with two roads to choose. Also, I have mentioned this with Meghan too. Either the USA or the United Kingdom, or both. Okay. Now there was this Lion King. I don't want to lash out nasty at all about anybody here. I don't. Okay. The Lion King. There was this conversation with I can't remember the name, but there was a conversation about we are supporting you and Harry, Meghan and Harry all the way. And Meghan's reply was, oh, well, they are not making it easy. They're not making it easy. Okay. And I think I really feel that you cannot, I feel intuitively that's going to anger a lot of people. You have to be very political with your words. Why Meghan said that, I don't feel that was the right thing to say, because in that position you don't say oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Nina. Thank you for your donation. Yeah, thank you. It just, that goes straight to my heart. It really does. Thank you so much for that donation. I try to keep my community happy, and that thank you so much. So, and as I know, people get bored with with my intuitive readings going on down these inroads. People get bored, of my readings, and I'm sure they don't listen to all of it. Well, you should listen to all of it, because you know, the inroads are very important. You know, these roads that are the roads that's not explored. So I do get that there is here, and I've got my cards here, so I'm going to pull some cards out too. I feel, first of all, intuitively, that Harry is very, very frustrated. Very frustrated, because on the one hand, well, I feel that Harry does not want to be a royal member of the family, but on the one hand, he's going to be the brother of the future King of England. And unfortunately, that comes with, that comes with responsibility. And, as well, we love the royal family. That's why you follow my channel too. And, he's going to be the future brother of the King of England. So he is royal, whether he likes it or not. And I feel what's at the center of all of this. And I said it was this fishbowl thing before, but at the center of all of this, I just do not feel that Harry wants to be a royal member of the family. Deep down, I think he's so frustrated with the facts, and there's a lack of maturity there too. It's like he's a 34-year-old, but he's very much, it comes across intuitively, psychically, as he is maybe, 15 at the most, Thank you so much for your gorgeous comments. You are so lovely. So I don't want to lose track. That's why I'm not reading your comments there. I don't want to lose track with this. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't. Once I get onto some inroad with this energy, I cannot go off it. So I get with Harry, he's not mature enough, guys. I do not feel that Harry is mature enough to take on. In fact, I don't even feel that he's recognized what he's taken on. And I think this is where his maturity stands out here. Thank you so much, okay, for your great reading. Thank you saying that you love my readings, okay. But he also loves his family. And I do get the Sun here. I get the Sun card. And, his family. Harry's family, William, Charles, they're all kind of making the effort. They're all making the effort with Harry. And they can see that he's going through some kind of distressing kind of, like he can't cope. So there's lots of get-togethers here with family, with William, with Charlotte, also Meghan and Archie, all the family together, and all the family. There seems to be a lot of these get-togethers recently. I think they're trying to bring the family back together. And maybe this might kind of help steer things in the right direction, because I get Harry kind of wanting to go rogue. And so they are trying to bring him back into the fold here, because he's slipping out of the royal family's kind of control. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, lots going on behind the scenes, guys. What I'm picking up psychically, there's lots of things going on behind the scenes. and there's there's William and Kate. They're all making the effort here, and also Princess Anne's children also are all these like getting together with the kids and barbecues. I get barbecues outdoor, out on the grounds here of the gardens, which is really nice, isn't it? Picnics kind of thing. Okay, so what's that? Jack. Hello, Jack. Harry mentioned he wanted out a while ago. I blame Diana for trying to make their lives normal because she thought royal life was constricted. I also think sees Harry as a man boy. Yeah, thank you for your comment. That's really, really interesting. Yes. Yes. I mean, was Diana anti-establishment here? It is itching actually. How did you know my nose is itching, Sue? I was itching my nose just as you said that. I do. I get a lot behind the scenes here. Instead of this, there's another kind of way to go around this. Let's bring them into the family. Okay. And let's have family gatherings with all the children. And let's take it from there. Because I feel this is what Harry loves. He loves family gatherings. He loves it when the family gets together, So yeah, there's lots of these. Maybe it's because it's summertime, they're outside, they're doing lots of activities and that kind of thing. Yeah, that there is this oh gosh, I'm trying to think here. The Lion King, okay. And Meghan went, I feel she's a patron, isn't she, of some kind of acting, theatres and that kind of thing. I don't know exactly, I can't remember. But she is, because this is an intuitive, don't forget this is intuitive energies. It's not, I'm not a reviewer or anything. So I get like, she is a patron of acting, but also at the Lion King, her friends were there, weren't they? Beyonce, and there was that controversial painting, portrait of Meghan on the wall, wasn't there? And all of that kind of thing. So yeah, and then we had Meghan doing her duties with being a patron of the theatres and that kind of thing, and also we have Kate is a patron of Wimbledon, and she was giving the trophies at Wimbledon that. So they're kind of doing their duties, but what stood out for a lot of people was the way that Harry was dressed. I mean, he looked like James Bond, and he looked very kind of, and they were very loose. They were not formal. They were informal. They were very loose. They were cuddling people instead of shaking hands, and all that against the protocol and everything. And the people were just saying what they thought to them, as normally you wouldn't get that with the Queen, would you? There'd be courtesy, asking like, we're following you, we and all this kind of thing. Crazy. So there is this behind, under the yeah, obviously Meghan wants to be part of that scene of the A-listers. Okay. I feel, and I can see, Claire, your comment there, and I'll read your comment, Claire McFadden. I hope you don't mind me saying your name. She encouraged the audience to laugh at him. Most of the audience was women. Meghan laughed at him when then was encouraging the other women to laugh at him. I can't remember that one. Where was that? Okay. Okay, so yeah, the royal family are very reserved. I would say the royal family are reserved. And Meghan is not reserved. Meghan is very much out there, isn't she? Touchy-feely and quite the opposite. And I said this a long time ago, that she is quite the opposite to the royal family. Now, what's going on underneath all of this? And I want to look at that, because we know about the Lion King. We know about all the things that, I'm interested in that, but I'm not interested in a way. I'd like to know what's going on underneath here. So that's what I'm looking at here. Okay, lots of, like I said, lots of family gatherings, trying to bring them into the fold. I guess to try to get Meghan to be part of the royal family. So this is working quite well, guys, bringing them into, all the children, because Harry just loves the kids, the children, Charlotte, George. She loves all the, and he loves all the kids, and he's very proactive there. So he's going to love that. And I feel this is a different side of the royal family that we don't see, is behind closed doors and what they do in their own time. And it is their own time, and it is their private time. Okay, we shouldn't be allowed to know every single detail. But, we want to make sure that everything's fine, because we've seen this unfolding for so long. So, lots of, this seems to be working. They're getting on better. Meghan is getting on. I get it here. And I get this right into the autumn, that this is going to... these family gatherings are going to happen one after the other, right up until through to the autumn, when they go to Africa. I think what they're doing is playing on Meghan's not having a family. Okay, Meghan's not got a family as far as she's concerned, because they are dysfunctional, and she's glad to see the back of them. And I guess they are playing on Meghan wanting a family, being part of a family. And they're also playing on the fact that Harry likes to be with the family, all the kids, all the, all the shenanigans and all that. So this is the plan here, because they don't want Harry to go off to America. But I get here that that Meghan, I don't feel Meghan's happy. It's not how she expected it to be. That's what I get here with the Five of Chalices. I see her quite depressed, and And this is not what I thought it to be. Although they are inviting them to all these family parties and outdoor pursuits, it's not making her happy. In fact, I do feel that, you know, I've got the moon card here, and the moon card, there's something hidden. And I feel this is in Meghan's mind, that there's something hidden here, that whatever she tries to do does not make her happy. Nothing seems to this is what I'm picking up here anyway. There's sadness around that, you know, that there is like these family gatherings here, like barbecues, outdoor picnics, and things like that, with William, Kate, and the children, and Zara and their kids, her husband. You know, and they're making a real effort. This is one, you know, like I said, it's one after the other. Parties, outside parties, and all the kids are playing together, and you know, the nannies are keeping an eye on the kids while the grown-ups have a good time too. But I get that, you know, I get here the moon card, which is hidden, and the moon card is Meghan is just not happy. In fact, there's a little bit of a depression there for her. And although there is this making the effort here, at the Lion King, it's like when this guy said, you know, we're backing you all of the way. She said they're not making it very easy, meaning that the kind of the general public. That's not helping her at all. Why does she always need to have a kind of negative spin on things? Okay, well, yeah, she comes across as quite unhappy, guys. Although this dream has come true, I don't get it really. I think we've been through all of this, like Meghan has maybe thought this was like an acting role and has not settled into that role, has she? She's not settled into this role. We've also got Harry not wanting to be a royal. And now they've decided to try and make this work by all the young families getting together here. Okay, so if she's not happy, does she still want to go to Africa? I'm getting Africa. Yeah, Africa. Does she still want to go to America? Meghan just wants to be, and she even says this to Harry, okay. She even says this to Harry. Meghan just wants to be a normal housewife. I just want to be a normal housewife. A normal housewife. Here, that's what I get. That's what she tells Harry. I just want to be a normal housewife, baking, cooking, doing my own cooking and baking cakes and looking after the children and all that kind of thing. That's what I get. And but she can't, you know, there is this kind of, I can't be a normal housewife. Okay. And somebody's just said there, is she pregnant? Because, you know, I feel I did say that she was, didn't I? Either that she was pregnant, or she's going to be pregnant quite soon. Because, yeah, I've noticed she's got these loose kind of clothing on, garments as well. So yeah, so whew. I don't get what's going on here. It's just such a mess. I feel that what they're doing is they're playing on the fact that Meghan's got no family, and they're inviting her, which is a nice thing. It's a lovely thing, inviting her to all these family occasions. Okay, barbecues outside picnics, and all this kind of thing. Fishing. I see them fishing too at some kind of pond. I don't know where that is. Showing George how to fish. Um, yeah, so I see all of this. And I think that Meghan is saying to William and Kate, this is what I want. I just want privacy, and I just don't. I just want to be a normal housewife. That's what she's saying here. I don't know whether she says this to appease, or why she says this, but she's not happy, guys. She's not happy. It is affecting the relationship too. It is affecting the relationship. Where did Harry go? Well, I think it's there is this affecting a relationship here. Now I can't remember. I got kind of this is going nowhere, this reading, because although they're trying to now use this kind of getting the families together, she's still not happy. She's still not happy. And she's using the excuse of the public are not making it easy for her. Okay, I just want to be a normal housewife with my children. That's all I want to be, and that's what I get here. Okay, so a bit of a strange reading. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry that this is, but I get, is he in or is he out? Because the family are encouraging them to get together. They're making the effort, but he's still acting as if he wants to be out and be around. You see, this is where he's confused, and this is why he's lashing out, guys. This is why he's lashing out, because he's confused. Meghan is saying, I just want to be a normal housewife, and I just want my privacy to go to some designer shops, or maybe go shopping, or I just want my privacy to go to some nice swanky bars or restaurants and meet up with friends. I just, why can I not just be a normal housewife and do all these things and meet up with friends? I'm just asking for my privacy. Why can't I do that? I used to do that. I used to do that in LA. And I don't want this. They make it very difficult for us. What's your thoughts on this, guys? Because I feel, oh, either Meghan didn't have a clue when she came into the royal family what's expected of her. It's yeah, because she married a royal Susan. Yeah. I think she likes the title, although there isn't a title. It's the Duchess. Okay. Yeah, I feel I just feel that she's still, you see, again, the title, are you in or are you out? Are you in with the royal family or are you out? Because Meghan wants to be in and out. And I guess Harry wants to be in or out, okay. So it's in or out, in and out, in and out, in and out. So I guess this problem at the moment is you can't go in and out. You cannot go in and out. You cannot go 1 minute be part of the royal family and the next minute you want to be out of it. Yeah, and Robin, you're right there. Harry is a royal. He's going to be the brother of the future king. No, he cannot get out of that situation. And yeah, and this is where I did get those 2 roads that he needs to choose. If anybody's not listened to my videos, go back and listen to a few, because there's like a road he's got to choose here. I feel he chose, I feel intuitively, Harry chose Meghan because he loved her, he fell in love, and he chose Meghan because she wasn't royal. She wasn't an aristocrat, and I mean, could Meghan have been anyone just to not marry a royal? I think Meghan's a very lucky girl that that Harry has chosen somebody who is just a commoner, because that just that never happens in the royal family. It never happens. Okay, it's like a one-off. So Harry's very. I feel Harry is very anti-royal, and he's shown that all along. Now I've got here. I have got an article here, the Daily Express, as I normally do. Okay, and these intuitive energies are kind of breaking off from this, really. So let's have a look. Prince Harry's heartbreaking Meghan Markle dilemma here. Heartbreaking dilemma. And the heartbreaking dilemma is one disaster to another disaster. From one disaster to another since they met. And it says here by Anna, I can't pronounce that name, but it was published today. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are careering from one disaster to another as they attempt to attempt the tricky balancing act of preserving their privacy and fulfilling their royal duties, according to a royal expert. And I think this is where the confusion is that Meghan wants to be like an A-lister wife, where she has her privacy. She can go to the local shops, designer shops, without, go and meet her friends without any men in grey, and not be bothered, not be bothered. And this, she can't do that. She can't do that. And she can't do that anymore. So that makes her very kind. But they're saying that you can actually be close to the royal family and all the brothers and sisters and the children and all that. They're encouraging that at the moment. That's what my reading is saying, that they're encouraging this. But I still get that this here is like, the problem is they keep They keep going against protocol, and they're under fire each time they do something. They're under fire again and again and again. And that this, this privacy thing is something that the royals don't do. Leaving out the newspapers, they just don't do that. So I just get here, this is a dilemma. And then this other article here says Meghan Markle shock claim, headstrong Meghan and Harry are ignoring the palace. And this was published today. Okay. I think everybody can see this. I think I just get, like I said at the beginning of the reading, I feel that he's too immature to take this on. They both act a bit like teenagers, in fact. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have faced a series of criticisms lately, and they are a result of the headstrong pair completely ignoring palace PR briefings, according to royal expert. What? Just upping the ante all of the time. I don't know how long this is going to go on for. It's like testing the boundaries. And this is the same, this Anna here, who's published this too. In the Daily Express. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry married. Yeah, we know about that. And it says, it says here, a royal expert suggests the blunders are due to the couples completely ignoring the palace. Goodness me. The latest episode of the podcast, Mr. Mayor spoke about a series of disasters for the royal couple as their decisions to hold a private christening for their new baby Archie proved very unpopular. In addition, the couple have been facing criticism of their overspending for renovations, Frogmore Cottage, and Meghan's insistence on no photographs here at the world-renowned Wimbledon Championship. Right. Okay. So she said to the photographers, no photographs. They took photographs anyway, didn't they? Mr. Myers said in terms of the goodwill towards them, they don't want to be extinguishing it every single time they have an event. What's your take on that, guys? Do you feel they have a right to be treated like Hollywood stars, where they have a right to have their privacy? Lock the gates, lock all the living in they still be living in a fishbowl. There's no way you can just walk down King's Road like he used to, or walk through villages where people wouldn't bother him. He can't do that anymore. He's made the situation worse for himself. If he didn't want to be a royal, then marrying an actress is not where you're going to marry that actress, Meghan, and then go and retire into the countryside where nobody's going to see you. It didn't work like that, did it? I think Harry wanted to live like that, and it doesn't work like that. And they're just ignoring what the what the palace wants them to do. They're two very headstrong people. They've decided this is what they want to do for their child. They've moved, okay, listen to this, guys. They've moved out to Frogmore. You can't get near the property whatsoever. They've moved out of Frogmore because they can't get near the property because of all these cameras. Right, I told you about that. Do you remember? And I said that they were renting a place in Knightsbridge. I picked that up intuitively. Again, in the centre of everything, where they can pop down to the shops and that kind of thing. They're royals. They can't live like that. And so they're not living at Frogmore. According to this, they've moved out. So I get what I pick up with where they're staying is an like a penthouse apartment in Knightsbridge, and it's owned by somebody's let them borrow it. It's owned by some kind of billionaire, Mr. Myers. Then it's out at spending secrecy, claiming it is utterly ludicrous, and argued there should be a breakdown of costs. So they've spent all that money at Frogmore, yet they don't want to. They don't want to live there. I said that a long time ago. Do you remember? I said that Meghan would not want to live there. And that's another one of my predictions that's come true. They would just stay there as like a London pad. I predicted this. So this is another disaster, guys. They're not even moving into Frogmore Cottage. Gosh. So, please put your comments, okay? If you're doing catch up, please put your comments down below. And it continues, and it says the Duke of Sussex has a history of wanting to stay out of the royal spotlight well before he met his future bride in 2016. Speaking in 2008, when he was in Afghanistan as an officer in the army, Harry said, "I don't want to sit around in Windsor. But I generally don't like England that much. And, it's nice to be away from all the press and the papers." In 2017, Harry confessed that his 10-year career in the army was an escape from royal life and that he had considered giving up his title. Well, is this the thing that's going to happen? That he is actually going to go to America? We'll have to see, guys, okay? We will have to see. I did predict that he would go to America. Kind of royal duties, but also going to stay in America for quite a number of months of the year. I don't know. We'll have to keep following this, guys, won't we? I wish Harry all the happiness in the world. I really do. And he should have did he think this out? Did he actually think this out before he got married? Maybe he did. Maybe Harry thought this out. Oh, when I get married, it's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be a nightmare. I think maybe he knew this. Okay. Maybe he knew this was going to happen. So, yeah. So maybe he knew this was going to happen, and how was he going to make it work? And they're trying to now decide how are they going to make this work. Because I get here that they were never going to move into Frogmore. It's depressing. It would be like a fishbowl there. It's surrounded by mausoleums and gravestones and that kind of thing. So we'll keep looking at this. I did predict that he would go to America on this big ranch. Do you remember I did that reading? But I did predict also that they've got an apartment in Knightsbridge. Knightsbridge. Do you know where Harrods is? That kind of area. And it's like on a top floor somewhere. But this is what I'm predicting here. Yeah, I get here that they can go, you know, in this apartment that they can just be themselves. You know, Meghan cooks dinner. They spend time together. But now he's been put under pressure to, because she likes meeting her friends. She likes, look, this is part of it, guys. She likes to meet her friends for coffee, for lunches, to go to nice trendy places. You know, that's her lifestyle, and she wants to do that again. You know, she wants to do that again. She wants to go to these big kind of, I don't know if we have them in England. I'm sure we do, but I think I've never been to New York or anywhere like that, but I get like some trendy kind of high-rise building with a restaurant and a drinks area and all of that, and it's very kind of expensive. And you know, you get A-lister people up there and that kind of thing. That's what I get here. She likes that kind of lifestyle. She likes to go out with her friends, Jessica Maloney and people like that. I think living in Knightsbridge, she can go out incognito. I don't know, wearing a wig, wearing glasses, you know, walking around there. Okay. Now, yeah, I get the 10 of chalices, which is, yeah, they're very happy in this apartment in Knightsbridge. Yeah. So this is the lifestyle that Meghan likes, you know, high-rise apartments, you know, top floor penthouses, in the hub of things, in the hub of a city, you know, in the hub of. So this is what she likes. I think she's happier in this apartment in Knightsbridge that they're borrowing. But that's not royal, is it, guys? It's not royal. It's not royal. Okay, so let's have a look here at your comments. Yeah, H&N, roast chicken, cleaning, afternoon tea, spending £80,000 on new dress. The simple life, yes, yeah. I think she just wants an A-lister. She wants a billionaire kind of lifestyle. That's what I would say. This is what she wants. Okay. I don't really know how they're going to do this. How they? I think the Queen is going to say you either. I think already. I think Harry's already made his mind up. I don't think it's the Queen asking them to stay or go. I think Harry's made his mind up. I'll be here to do the duties, but apart from that, I'm not going to be here. And that you will get me here to do the charity work, but apart from that, nothing else. And that's what he wants. He wants his privacy, and he wants the money, and he wants to keep the charities and do his royal duties because he has to, but he'll do them. But that's it. That's as far as it goes. Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming this afternoon or this morning. What's that, Mary Kelly? My reading said 1 year, then H will divorce. I don't think I didn't. I think at the moment he's so frustrated with her, and because he's like in the middle. He's in the middle. He's got his royal duties, and he's told he has to stick with the protocol. And he's got Meghan, who's completely the opposite to that, which is, she wants, although Harry likes that A-lister kind of lifestyle. He likes it. He likes it. He enjoys it. So, but I don't know. I feel that Meghan may see the royal family as a bit of a joke. She may kind of make jokes about it, about the protocol. Meghan may make jokes like thinking it's a big joke. And I think that's what she tries to do, makes a giggle of it all. And at first, I think Harry found it funny, but now he's like, we have to go by the protocol if we want to stay royal, kind of thing. Let's have a look. Veronica. Hi, Veronica. Welcome. King Edward abdicated. Certainly, PH can leave and earn his own income and have that private life he claims. And one, yes. I think he just wants a private life. What I get here, they just loved it to walk down King's Road, look in the shops, and not be bothered, by anybody. Walk down a road. They maybe walk down in a New York street or something and not get bothered, but in London they would, because it's quite, London's quite big, but it's small, I feel. So, yeah, I do feel she finds it all a bit of a joke. She has got an amazing sense of humour. She's got a very dry sense of humour. She makes everybody laugh. She has, and the thing is that sometimes, she just laughs at the royal establishment and royal things like that. So let's have a look. I get an immaturity. I do get an immaturity. I get an immaturity. I feel if Harry left the royal family, I feel that he would regret it when he gets to around 50. 50 years old, he may regret it, leaving the royal family. Well, yeah, it's just crazy, guys. It's crazy. It's hard to work out. So is he going to leave? Because I think he's just immature, and I think that's what the royal family are frightened of. First of all, I get here, let's summarize here. First of all, what I get is that they are welcoming Meghan and Harry into the family, the younger side of the family, with open arms, to family gatherings with all the children running around, fishing, picnics, barbecues, and that kind of thing. And they're trying to get Meghan to feel comfortable within the royal family, because they've taken notice of what she said, like the transition has not helped. This transition has not helped. So they're trying it a different way. They're trying to get her to transition by inviting her to the family. Now, I do get a narcissistic card here. Meghan is very kind. I hate to say it, but I do get that. I get Meghan is very about herself. It's all about her. That's what I get. This card says it here. Okay. Yeah. And the next card I get is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is Meghan, and I get her staring into the mirror. This card here, which is yeah, it's an image of a woman's, but she wants to. She again, I get like she wants to be a housewife. She wants to be a housewife. I don't know what she calls a housewife. Bringing up her own children. I don't know. Do the Kardashians? A bit like the Kardashians, I guess. She wants to be a housewife. Um, and I don't know. Would they do all that? They'd actually get cleaners in, wouldn't they? But she wants to do the cooking and all that kind of thing. She just wants to be a housewife. Yeah. So yes, these two people rushed in too quickly. I get the Knight of Swords. She rushed in too quickly. She's rushed into this too quickly because of vanity. Okay. Meghan has rushed into this marriage too quickly because of her own vanity and narcissism. And at the end of the day, she doesn't want it. She wants to be a normal housewife. And she's saying this to Harry, and Harry loves her. Harry loves her, okay. But that's not their destiny. Being in the royal family. And this is what the privacy is all about, guys. This is what all the privacy is about. It's really screwed up. This reading is so screwed up. I don't even know how to read it, guys. It's like, oh, it's like she rushed in because she's narcissistic. Fill in the gaps if you can, guys, because but at the end of the day, she wants to just be a normal gal, a normal housewife, cooking in the kitchen, baking, and I get here the Wheel of Fortune, but it's not the Wheel of Fortune. It's in reverse. So the wheel has stopped. The wheel has stopped. This means the destiny has stopped here. The destiny has stopped because she just wants her privacy. She doesn't want all these creatures crawling all over her. That's how she feels. Now I get here the Knave of Wands, and this Knave of Wands has got creatures in this deck here, creatures crawling all over her. And she's, trying to get these things off her. And she doesn't want all these creatures all over her. Oh, it's a bit late to decide that, isn't it? Yeah, I again and again and again, I want our privacy. I want to be able to walk down King's Road. I want to be able to go to Harrods, shopping. I don't want these creatures crawling all over me. Wow. 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 Why did she get married then? Why did she get married to Harry? She rushed into this for an ego situation, a narcissistic reason. And now she just doesn't want it. She just wants privacy. I think it's just because of the shopping, guys. The shopping, and going to the cafes and things like that. Yeah, this is odd. This is odd. She wants to marry a prince, but she wants to be a normal girl. I want to be a normal gal. I want to be a normal gal. I want to walk down the high street. I want to go into the shops here. But she's done this to herself. You know, Meghan has done this to herself. She manifested this. This is what you get when you want to have fame. Don't be careful what you wish for. This is this situation. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. Oh, wow, because she's not happy, okay, with this wish that came. She's not happy with this wish that came true. In fact, I get the depression card again, and I get the moon card. She's not happy. Okay. So can we work this out? Can we work this out? Yeah, I can work this out. She likes her swanky restaurants, guys. I'm not putting Meghan down. This is a reading, okay. This is a reading, an intuitive reading. It's not fact. And you believe it or you don't believe it, or just switch off or whatever you want to do. But I get here that Meghan wants her cafe society, swanky restaurants and bars, and her friends. And I think living down Knightsbridge there on the top floor of that, I don't know, this is what I'm picking up, okay? This is what I'm picking up. On the top floor of that penthouse on Knightsbridge, this is what she's got. She's got all those swanky bars downstairs. But she can't even go to them, can she? She can't even go to them. You know the baby shower when she went off? Yeah, we do need to be careful. I'm trying to be positive here about Meghan. I'm trying to be careful because I feel that, you know, not only, I feel that Meghan may have made a mistake here too. So I'm not trying to say this is whose fault this is. I think she rushed into something here when at the end of the day she just wants to be a normal gal. And she wished for this. It's a wish come true. But this wish come true has made her feel quite depressed because of the demands of the royal family and this transition, okay. Now, her lifestyle, how she likes it is, you know, I mean, who doesn't? I mean, I'd love it too if I went to swanky bars, swanky restaurants, wearing designer clothes and all that kind of thing, and going to designer shops, going shopping every day and meeting up with friends. You know, like the baby shower kind of thing when she went and met friends and went to those restaurants and that. That's the lifestyle that Meghan likes, okay. Yeah. So I don't know where they go with this because I think Harry did say to Meghan that he didn't want to be in I've got yeah, I'm quite confident that I won't get my channel shut down, guys, because I'm not hating anybody here. Yeah, I'm not hating anybody here, okay. I'm just doing intuitive energy readings, and this is what's coming through. I'm not hating anybody. It's just interesting to know. So yeah, I think at the bottom line here is Meghan misses that kind of sociability of being an A-lister or being an actor or being an actress and meeting up with friends. And she can't do that anymore. with the royal family, okay, and this is making her very depressed. And you know, even Harry used to walk down King's Road, and he used to put a hat on, and he, you know, people just left him be, and he can't do that anymore. So I think that's why they're really adamant of saying, we just want our privacy, please leave us alone when we're walking down the street or going to meet some friends. Please just don't, you know, please leave, let us have privacy. And I feel that's what they're trying to, I feel this is what Harry is trying to do, is so that they can live their life, you know. And this is where there's a fine line here between royal and non-royal, and this is what this title is about here. Are you in or are you out? Do you want to walk around swanky areas and swanky bars and things like that, and be left alone, or do you, or you know, just the odd photograph taken, or do you want to be a royal and just be, you know, dissected and scrutinized so much that you don't have any freedom? It's making that choice, isn't it? It's making that choice. So so I'm going to leave it here, because this reading, I could go on and on about this reading all night long, guys, because I'm just loving doing this. Okay, but I have to go. I've got to get up early tomorrow. I'm on the road. This was just to say hello to you guys. So I don't know, there's a fine line there, isn't there? I can see the summarization of that reading is they just still want their freedom. They still want their privacy to do what they want to do without being hounded. And they can't. And this is what this is. Yeah. So I don't know, is she popular in Britain? Hello, Sheila. I'm still waiting to sort your reading out, Sheila. So we need to sort that reading. I will be doing it in a couple of days now, I'm afraid. So anyway, let's continue. Sheila White, she waltzed in saying she was going to revolutionize an institution she knew nothing about. Well, the narcissist dream is over. She'll never be popular in Britain by the time this winds down. I think the popularity, they've actually done a poll about this. I don't, do you know, I don't like to think anybody's not popular, or for whatever reason, that, you know, that I think she got carried away with the thought of being a prince, you know, marrying a prince. And I don't know what the modernization was all about. Yes, I understand that. That put everybody's teeth on edge. You know, being modernization of being political and royal, that was another thing, wasn't it? Having a political stand and a voice, and also being royal, which is never allowed. You know, they're not allowed to mix politics with royals. Absolutely not. Okay. Okay, Veronica, let's have a look what you've got. Maybe Duchess of Sussex could use her HRH influence to persuade Bestie Amal Clooney to file a claim in UN against Epstein et al. Prince Andrews alleges he is innocent, so he shouldn't mind. I like Prince Andrew. But anyway, I know there's this thing going on. I quite like Prince Andrew. I think I feel that Charles was jealous of Prince Andrew. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. It seems like Prince Charles is always trying to destroy Andrew in some way. That's what came across with me spiritually anyway. Sweet Peaches, she expected everyone to love her. That never happens to anyone. Absolutely. It doesn't happen to anyone. You know, everybody's got jealousy, or people, some people are jealous, some people just like to hate, you know. But when flying monkeys go after Kate, it makes look worse. To be supported by such yeah, it's not elegant, is it? Elegance is, like the Queen said, never say anything. Do not say anything. That's her saying, you know. The Queen always says, don't say anything and carry on. And I think that's the best way to be. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for coming to this live show. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. I've got more, you know, looking in between the lines, looking in the inroads, looking what's underneath it all, intuitively, psychically, you know, and coming out with a conclusion. If you're interested in that, please subscribe and follow me. I will be back soon. I'm just going to have a couple more days off and I will be back. And I've really enjoyed my rest, actually, guys. I have. I've regrouped, and I'm thinking, I'm not even thinking what I'm going to do with my channel. I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm I'm not thinking I'll be closed down because it's an intuitive energy show. It's not fact. And I'm not hating on anybody here. And this is just a discussion. Okay. So you know, I've got no harm to anyone here at all. Not Meghan, not Harry, not any of the royal family. Okay. I just want to see what's best for everyone. So, I want to say thank you so much for coming here. And I will see you soon, okay? And you take care, everyone. I love you lots, and bye for now. Bye-bye.